If there was any question whether Mizzou softball's Maddie Gallagher was fitting into her new home, last week's highlight reel catch would erase that doubt. Of course, it also helps when you share the middle infield with a childhood best friend. KOMU8's Cole Banker shows us how the relationship off the field between the second baseman Gallagher and the star shortstop Jenna Laird has just strengthened their chemistry on the diamond.
I started playing at a very, very young age. Her and Jenna were always the two middle infielders and really the talk of Long Island.
The talk of Long Island is now the headline of Mizzou softball. After almost 7 years apart, Jenna Laird and Maddie Gallagher are together again.
It's going to be exciting to see our chemistry back that we had when we were 9 to now that we're 20, 21. It's just going to be exciting to be back together.
We've always said it, like the story would be amazing if we were back in the middle infield together, and just kind of the connection that we had, it's almost like it never went away.
The chemistry on the diamond stems from the friendship off the field.
We immediately clicked, we were best friends, and it just, since then we were always just two peas in a pod, frickin' frack, everyone liked to say.
After 5 years of travel ball, Gallagher and Laird went their separate ways, to different high schools, then to different SEC programs. But that didn't squash the New Yorkers' hope of sharing the middle infield once again, and in December, it happened.
I've always been trying to get her. I was like, just come transfer, like as a joke. And then one day I got a text and she was literally said like, I'm transferring. And I was like, wait, seriously? And I was like, you have to come here. Just get on campus. I'll show you around. You can stay at my house. Whatever you need, I'll be there.
And with that text, Laird and Gallagher's story now has the final chapter they've been hoping to write.
Having that one person that you're familiar with was definitely just made me feel more comfortable, especially 14 hours away from home. So talking to Jenna just about the program and everything there was definitely a key factor.
But Laird isn't the only familiar face for Maddie Gallagher on this Tigers roster.
I've known Maddie probably since she was 9 years old. Watching her play, she's a local Long Island kid.
I always had that in the back of my head, just that I knew she was a great coach, I knew how she ran her programs, and that I'd always loved to play for her.
More than 1,000 miles from her hometown, Columbia, Missouri is feeling like home. Cole Banker, KOMU8 Sports.
Thank you, Cole. Of course, Gallagher brings 2 years of SEC experience from her days at South Carolina, and she picked up her first multi-hit game for the Tigers last week against Illinois.
Tonight, members of Marching Mizzou gathered to celebrate the life of a band member who lost their battle with cancer. Alex Jackson was just 20 years old when he died of stomach cancer on November 24th. Marching Mizzou was everything for Alex Jackson. It's what brought him to Mizzou. His friends and teachers say his dedication to music was unmatched.
The perfect send-off.
He loved Marching Mizzou. This is his home.
Tonight, hundreds gathered in mourning and in gratitude for the life of Alex Jackson.
I don't exaggerate when I say the mellophones have been given a once-in-a-lifetime gift to march alongside and become dear friends with someone like Alex Jackson.
Grateful for his dedication.
Every teacher wants a student like Alex Jackson.
And his sense of humor.
And he was really funny, too. He made us laugh.
Thankful for the light he brought to Marching Mizzou.
In your short period on this planet, you have taught me more in your brief time with me than I've learned my whole lifetime as an educator.
Alex may be gone, but his impact is far from it.
Well, Alex, you did it. You've changed my life and the life of everyone here. You've changed the Mellows. You've certainly changed them too. And I can't wait to tell all my students about you and the inspiration you've constantly given me.
Now, from the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU8 Sports.
Well, tournament preparations are underway for Dennis Gates and Mizzou men's basketball. The Tigers have less than 2 days before they face a Utah State team that will be unlike any they've seen all year. Like Mizzou, the Aggies can really score the basketball. Utah State finished the regular season ranking 4th in the entire country in three-point shooting, finishing just over 40% from beyond the arc. That's thanks in large part to him, Stephen Ashworth Jr. Ashworth was named first team All-Mountain West this season and shot a scalding hot 45% from three. But even for a defense that has struggled at times this season, Mizzou head coach Dennis Gates said that his battle-tested team can withstand the challenge. Tiger women also preparing for the postseason. Mizzou hosts Illinois State on Thursday at Mizzou Arena in its first game of the women's NIT. Graduate guard Haley Troop says the team feels it has something to prove after losing to Arkansas in the SEC tournament. Mizzou softball hosting Illinois for a bragging rights doubleheader this afternoon. First inning of that first matchup, Shantice Phillips bunts, and an error on the throw to first base gets the Tigers on the board. 2 runs would score. Mizzou up 2 early. That would be all Jordan Weber would need in the circle. The Tigers starter didn't give up a hit until the 6th inning and struck out 5 batters along the way, including this one to end the game. Tigers hold on to win game 1, 3-2. Mizzou would take the second game as well, 7-0, a complete game shutout for Lauren Krings. She had 11 strikeouts on the afternoon. Big day also for third baseman Kara Daly. The former Jeff City Jay drove in 4 for the Tigers. Now for some baseball, Columbia College hosting Missouri Valley. Top of the third, Kyle Weber with a towering solo home run to deep left field. That puts the Vikings up 2-1, but Columbia College would blow this thing open in the 4th. Brandon DeSonia base hit to right field, 2 runs would score. Cougars put up 7 in the inning, and in the 7th inning, Tyler Wren at the dish here. He ropes his 2nd home run of the game. Columbia College wins big, 11-2. High school girls soccer jamboree at Helias, Jefferson City, facing Fatima to start things off. Emily McMillan strikes it past the keeper to make it 3-0 Jays. Then later on in the night, Helias playing Fatima. 6 seconds left. Helias' Ray Bolkin squeezes it home. Helias wins that match 1-0. The regular season kicks off on Friday. Well, Mizzou isn't the only school representing the state of Missouri in the big dance this year. Southeast Missouri State kicked off the tournament in Dayton tonight against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Just the 2nd ever tournament appearance for SEMO. Late in the second half, Red Hawks down 4. Chris Harris knocks down to 3. He led the way with 23 points, but fouled out with 2 minutes remaining. Final seconds down 3. Philip Russell to tie, no good. Islanders hold on. They get Alabama on Thursday. Second game in Dayton, Mississippi State and Pittsburgh. Fun start to this one. Pitt down 5-0. Blake Hinton is fouled and gets the 3 to drop. A 4-point play, and there's more where that came from. Greg Elliott, another and 1 on the 3. How often do you see that? Bulldogs would respond here with a 3 to close out the half. That's Deshaun Davis, and this one's coming down to the wire, and why wouldn't it? This is March, and that's sports.